Right. How is early access different from Kickstarter or pre-order?
I lump them into the same kind of boat. Well, pre-order's more.
Pre-order is different. I prefer the Kickstarter model
Okay.
because that keeps it out of the storefront. Like early access, like this game, Invisible Ink, right now is on the front page of Steam. When you go to the Steam store, it's there available to purchase for the general public. Whereas if it was a Kickstarter thing, it's only, and still has early access to Kickstarter backers. Like then only the people who know that it's not done yet are going to get into it. Whereas if it's on the Steam front page, any Tom, Dick, or Harry can get into it, even though it says early access. Like it's still being sold in a store. So that I think is some gray area. But
Oh, I hate these guys.
snakes.
No, all these cards. It's such a horrible fucking pattern they got going on.
Let's see.
I might need to retreat.
You might need to
I
retreat.
might need to retreat.
Just like give up.
Shit.
Where's that? No, you can do this.
No.
Where's he gonna go?
This car's gonna come back this way.
Can you see him? Can you look at him?
I don't know. You know what I can do?
Yeah. Nope.
No, Decker has the cloak. He's got the cloaking vest, belt, or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah, but won't that end this turn?
Well, they'll walk past him. He'll still be invisible during their part of the turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, great. There you go then. There you go then.
But she can't do anything. She's got to head back to the elevator. I don't have her to count on anymore.
Chat just lost over 50% of the people. Oh my god, yeah, our stream just dropped too. All because of our
Early access. Something
look.
weird's going on.
And now
it's up to 700.
Now
Yeah.
it just jumped.
There's some glitches going on with Twitch. Twitch glitch.
Twitch glitch.
Fuck.
Well, they're moving over to the Amazon servers now. So
Oh.
Amazon has.
Oh, that's right. They bought them, right?
Amazon bought Twitch, yep. And if anyone cares, I'm excited about that.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. But in general, I am. I'd love to have a little more infrastructure in the Twitch universe to stop stuff like this happening.
Ah. Do you, Jack, or I guess anyone in the stream maybe, because I've always used for our annual movie streams that I do in December, I've been using Justin.tv, which is no more. So now I gotta find a new service. What would anyone recommend?
Would you like to use the Twitch channel?
Can you stream movies and shit on there?
Absolutely, you can stream anything.
Oh, I thought it was like exclusively for video games.
Well, actually, that's a good question. I'm sure you can stream anything you want.
Really?
I think it's just like the video game centric thing. But like, I know like there's some people that I follow that just stream them doing After Effects work.
Oh, okay.
So
I just didn't know if like you would get flagged for. I always try to do like public domain movies or stuff that isn't going to get flagged. But I'm still wondering if you're just streaming a movie, if they would have an issue with it.
I wonder. You know what? That's a good question.
Okay.
I will send an email
All right.
to the Twitch partner support people.
Okay.
There we go. Twitch is for games, no movies. It'll get muted.
Oh, okay.
No, they don't mute live.
Oh, it's only when they archive it. I
They
guess?
only mute the past broadcast. Yeah. They will not mute you live.
Okay.
Ustream, people are saying.
Which will shut down your channel if they catch you streaming movies.
Ooh.
So there's that. So I will look into another service. Yeah, Ustream. Does anyone know? With Ustream, don't you? I think you can have like a free 30-day trial, but then I think you have to pay, right? Or do people know? You're my Google people. I'm just gonna ask you questions instead of looking it up.
That's great.
If Ustream, if they do have a free service all the time, or if it's just a free 30-day trial or whatever.
Which will halt broadcast for film. Oh, I mean, I would believe it. Even if it's public domain.
I guess if they want it to be just video game stuff, I don't know.
I suppose. I don't know. That's the question. Where it's like, what if, what if we wanted to stream Feeding Frenzy?
Yeah.
A movie that you own the rights to.
Right.
Would they be able to stop that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm going to send an email.
Okay.
I'm gonna send an email to partner support. Hey y'all, I want to stream some movies. Is that cool? Is that cool?
Yeah, I haven't even thought about what to stream this year yet. There'll probably be some of the usuals in there, but I'll try and get some new stuff too.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch!
Are you totally fucked?
Somewhat fucked.
Somewhat fucked. Hey guys, Rich is somewhat fucked. Someone says, let's just all go to the RLM studio and watch it on a small TV.
Nope.
I saw on the Reddit, someone started a thread on the subreddit saying that they would pay good money for some sort of live version of Best of the Worst. I think that would be a hard thing to accomplish.
Don't realize how awful that would be.
Yeah, you don't want to hear our just unedited commentary, if that's what you mean. Or
Here's-
do they mean they just want us to present movies in a theater?
Maybe that.
Like, more about the movies than us?
Yeah, maybe like we present the movies and then have a little talk afterwards. I
don't
wonder.
know.
I wonder what my big question was the legality of it.
Oh, sure, yeah. You can't just play movies. That's like B-Fest every
you-
year. That's why it's a...
Fuckers! Motherfucker!
Rich is talking to Jay. Everyone should know that.
Yeah, he yells at me sometimes.
What'd you do?
Look at how they got me pinned! I can't... Ah! I am fucked.
Rich has gone insane.
Rich has gone a little insane. Oh my god, how many guards are there? And they're just all in this hallway?
No! Why'd you go around that way, you fucking jackass? Fuck you and fuck this game and fuck everything!
You couldn't go that way, he was blocking there.
Sneak behind him!
You can't sneak behind. Come on. He's on that.
Well, I'm dead.
Now
Game
you're
over.
fucked.
Does Rich have Tourette's? I'm starting to wonder.
This is not easy. Nothing I can do.
Well, like the question is like if you were just to say like Best of the Worst presents, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't announce what movie you were streaming or playing in a theater.
Yeah.
Did you play any movie?
No, you gotta get permission to play a movie in the theater.
Are you sure about that?
If you're charging, yeah. You can't just show whatever you want. That's not how it works.
Isn't that how it works?
No. That's always the problem with B-Fest, is every year I say, I want to sponsor a movie.
Yeah.
And then they say, okay, give us a list of the movies you would be interested in. And I always send it, and they can never get any of them, so I never sponsor anything. The only ones I've ever sponsored are ones that are public domain. Like Galaxy Invader, we sponsored that one year.
Oh, okay. I wonder what if it was at even a smaller type venue? Still illegal,
Yeah.
but maybe no one will care.
I mean, there's always that risk of doing it, just hoping nobody gets in trouble. And it's unlikely that anyone would get in trouble if you're playing, I don't know, Terror in Beverly Hills or something. But I like to do things proper.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Listen, I agree with you that things should be done legally.
Yeah.
Legally. Yeah, that would be a logistical nightmare.
It would, yeah.
Finding the rights to screen.
I've looked into trying to find the rights for movies sometimes, and especially older, forgotten B movies. It's just a web of different people owning it at different times and dead ends. And
Sure.
it's a mess.
And then someone might own the rights for DVD release, and another person might own
Right.
the rights for screening, and other
Yeah.
people might own the rights for TV. Yeah, it's a big cluster.
Oh yeah.
Did he not see you?
Yep.
Love that.
Fuck this. This is bullshit.
Deckard's down.
This is fucking bullshit. Ah.
Are you gonna try to save Deckard?
Yeah, I am. Because I'm a crazy bastard.
Jesus Christ. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can totally do it. Look, they're looking the other way.
He needs to be gone. Then people are going to start pouring out of that elevator.
That's why I sneak into that room. Like, can you save him and then sneak into that room and close the door? And then he can go back
Hold
and...
on. I'm calculating.
Oh, Rich is calculating, everybody. Oh, Telegon. We already talked about when the sequel to the Great Space Jam is. It'll be the 10-year anniversary of the Great Space Jam. We'll do the 48-hour film fest again.
And we'll make our sequel.
And no matter what genre we get, it'll be called the Great Space Jam 2. On the 10-year anniversary
That sounds like a great idea.
of the Great Space Jam. When would that be? When did
We did. I think we did that in 2011. I
Okay.
think.
Okay, so in 2021, if the 48-hour film festival still comes to Milwaukee, we will make the Great Space Jam 2 for the 48-hour film festival.
I'm looking into it. I think it was 2011. Yes, it was.
Okay.
Okay.
You just gotta run.
So, 2021 is when you will see the sequel to the Great Space Jam. It would actually almost be disappointing if we got sci-fi again.
Yeah, it'd be better if we got drama or
Yeah.
musical or something.
Yeah.
Western or musical.
Western or musical.
Historical documentary.
Called the Great Space Jam 2.
Well, that would kind of work because that website is a historical artifact.
They recently didn't they actually fix it up? I thought.
Yeah, it is not.
Oh yeah, they did, and then I think it reverted back. Like I think people complain. Let me look. It up.
People complain. That's great.
Oh yeah, now it's back.
Oh my
It's
god.
back.
They changed it back. That's kind of amazing.
They did update it.
They updated it. I went there and I was so disappointed because
Yeah.
it was still bad, and I wasn't sure why after all this time they would even bother. Maybe because there was so much attention being brought to it. I don't know, but yeah, no, it looks like they reverted it back.
Oh, that's great.
That's wonderful.
That's just great. Look at that background, yo.
Uh,
Oh, that's awful.
Dear God, I might get out of this alive.
Jam Central. Jam Central. What's the main website again, Jay?
Oh, www. Oh wait, hold on a second. www.warnerbrosspacejam/movie/jam.htm.
Welcome to the slam. Y'all gonna get to jam.
Is that a song from the movie?
I think it's something like
Oh, fuck that movie.
that. I have no recollection.
Well,
Did you do it?
I got everybody. I had to give up on the objective, which I really wanted that, but
What was it?
it's the machine that gives you good items.
Oh.
But everybody's out alive, which is more than I thought was going to happen.
Congratulations, Rich.
Yeah.
You did. You
Yeah.
You half did it. You didn't do it at all.
I survived.
But you didn't fail.
I didn't think I was going to get Deckard out.
Oh, thank you, OctoJ, for for providing that URL so everyone can check out
Oh,
the
yeah.
great Space Jam website.
Do you want to get some playing time in here, or are you okay, or what's going on with you?
Well, yeah, I was just gonna let you go till you die, then I was gonna take over.
What if I don't die, Jack?
Oh my god.
What if I just keep going and going?
That's
Actually, you'd probably like me unlocking endless
Yeah,
mode for you.
exactly.
So I'll do what I can do.
Well, I have it unlocked on my Mac side. This is only on the Mac side. Because it's so new, it doesn't say,
What am I going for here?
it doesn't cross save through Steam like it should.
Very heavily.
US law is weird. That's really true.
US law's fine.
Nah.
Oh no, those are the robot people.
Bunny boobies, right? Do you remember bunny boobies in Space Jam? That was weird.
Oh, they have the sexy female bunny
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, that was weird.
That
Everything
movie
was
sucks.
Bugs Bunny needs a love interest because it's a movie.
Yeah.
There is a detention facility on the ground.
Also, can he not be such a dick to everybody?
The
Everybody
chopper is
knows
fueled
Bugs
and ready
Bunny's
to
gay.
go.
Yeah.
Is that something nice
They do?
for you?
Yeah.
This is news to me.
Hey, Jujube32. Don't ask that question anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. Don't ask that question anymore. I don't understand what you're doing. You've asked that question like 8 times. We've ignored you. Get the hint.
Here's a good question. Do
Yeah.
you suppose the other characters show up in the detention centers when they haven't been unlocked? You take a detention center mission, which is what I'm on right now. There's a prisoner somewhere in here, and there's a chance that it might be another one of the playable characters. So you could have 3 people running around instead of just 2.
I played a detention center one twice before I had Banks unlocked.
Yeah.
One time I got a random dude, and one time I got a Banks.
Okay.
So, I think it's up in the air. Because bunnies have big ass titties. That's right, OSO. If you know anything about bunnies, they got some huge baps, yo.
They have
Wait, was her name Baps?
Babs.
No.
No, Babs was.
Babs Bunny was that
Tiny Toons.
Toons? That's right.
Oh, okay.
Like Lola or something, just generic and
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
pink bunny.
Lady Bunny.
Pink means lady.
Pink means lady. That's very true. Ladies
Her name is Studio Interference. That's her character's name.
We have some notes from the producer. Speaking of notes from the producer, this was a conversation Jay and I were having earlier about corporate editing gigs, and this.
Oh yeah.
One of the notes I got, I'm right now doing a corporate editing gig, and one of the things I got was literally from my client was a shot for shot edit breakdown, including what transitions to use.
Really?
Yes, we want this shot, fade to this shot, fade to this with this title.
Was there a star wipe in there somewhere?
There was no star wipe. It was all
Oh.
fades. All
Okay.
fades, which, that's classy. And at first I was really upset. Because it's just like, well, this is my fucking job as the editor to figure this out. But then I was like, oh, I'll just do exactly what you say and then I'll be done.
Yeah, no. When they give you notes like that, just do it to a T. And if they don't like it, that's what they wanted.
Yep, and then you just reply with their email copied saying, this is exactly what you've asked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really like that. I had a really mindless day today just because I was just reading what was on the email and doing exactly that. It was very nice. We have some notes from the producer. Can your bunny have big old titties? And that's what they did. The filmmakers laughed. And they're like, that's really funny, but it's like a cartoon. Yeah.
Is that like a? Was that maybe? I don't remember. I don't remember what she looked like. She did have like big boobs. I'm wondering if that's a response to like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, with like the Jessica
Oh, that
Rabbit
could be.
character. Because that was a movie that was not aimed at children, though. So it seems like it would be an odd choice.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. I just think it was them not
Not thinking about it.
thinking about it. Well, or just like looking at the numbers where it's like, it's going to be kids, but there's also sports stars, so there's going to be dads. We need a hot love interest, but like not thinking it through that it was a cartoon rabbit.
Yeah, that could very well be.
Well, Year of Glad, I know they're not paying me to give them a cinematic masterpiece like the Pee Pee Poo Poo song. But still, I'd like to think I've been editing long enough to understand how to put together a corporate video.
Yeah.
No, I also don't mind notes like that, because like I said, then I can just mindlessly edit it, and they get exactly what they want, and everyone is usually happy, unless it's garbage, and then they're not happy, and they still blame me.
They don't know what they want until they see what they don't want.
Yeah,
That's always the case.
absolutely.
Ooh, Shalem. We have another character.
There's a duck tit? Are there duck tits in Space Jam 2?
No, just Howard the Duck.
No, not those duck tits. In Space Jam, is there a female
So
duck?
many
No.
duck tits.
Was there so
The
many duck
initial
tits?
cut of Space Jam was actually, it got an NC-17 rating.
Because of all the duck
Because
tits?
of all the duck tits, they had to cut it out. They had to cut all that back. They reshot a good 60% of the movie.
Why would they reshoot it? It's all animated.
They couldn't get, there's live action stuff in it too.
So they had to. I suppose they couldn't have all of the NBA players whipping it out and jerking off. Like
Yeah,
the
they had to
original
cut all
intent.
that out of it.
Sure, with all the
It
super
was a
hot
much different film in the
duck
initial cut.
tits.
It was closer in tone to something like Fritz the Cat, where it's it's an
Sure.
adult cartoon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And they said maybe this is the wrong direction to take the Looney Tunes.
But then they made it anyway.
I would say the wrong direction to take the Looney Tunes would be in a sports basketball movie starring Michael Jordan.
No, that was a fine premise.
They were fine McDonald's commercials. I don't know about the movie.
Isn't that how it started?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in commercials with Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
And then they decided, oh, we can make a movie out of this?
Yes, that's exactly what
Oh,
happened.
man.
No, I'm gonna defend the movie premise. It's just ridiculous enough for a kids movie. It just wasn't good.
Michael Jordan's a terrible actor, for one thing.
Yes.
But also, I just
You mean a
remember...
basketball player who wasn't trained to act might not be the best at it?
Yeah, that happens once in a
No.
while.
What did
They,
you?
they can't all be Hulk Hogan, you know. You can't have a sport... They can't all be good actors.
What augment did you get? I still have not.
Ignore 1 point of armor.
Oh, nice. That's nice. I haven't gotten. I have anytime I have an option to get like the physical augments, I haven't gotten any.
They're useful.
That's what you know.
They're useful.
I am. Ranger danger. What?
Oh, someone mentioned Twigger's Holiday. Have you ever seen that? I know you know who Rob Schraub is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Rob Schraub.
Have you ever seen Twigger's Holiday? His
No.
little web series he did. I think it was for Channel 101.com.
Oh, okay, sure.
That site.
Sure.
It's like 6, 7 little videos. Rob Schraub's in it. He plays a little kid. He's got like an imaginary friend sidekick that's got like a box for a head
Oh,
made out of foam. It's really creative. And it gets kind of touching at the end, because it's really over the top and it's all sort of from his point of view, so the world's very distorted and weird, and then it gets really poignant at the end because it's about growing up.
Rob Schraub is great. Like I'm sure you've seen Robot Bastard.
Yeah.
Robot Bastard is beautiful.
I haven't read the comic that he did, the Scud, is that what it's called?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Scud,
the disposable assassin?
Yeah.
I have the complete thing if you would like it.
Oh, sure.
The
Yeah,
complete
I'd like to read
collection. Oh my God, Scud was the greatest comic. We should find the Scud game.
There's a Scud game?
There's a Scud game.
Oh my
What was it on? Oh my God, what was the Scud? Oh, I want to play that now. I'm sure it was terrible.
And that Rob Schraub is from Milwaukee, by the way.
Rob Schraub is from Milwaukee.
Him and Dan Harmon.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. What did Rob Schraub do later? He did
The Sarah Silverman show. I think he wrote stuff for the Oscars one year, and now I think he directs a lot of TV stuff. I know he's done some Community episodes.
Oh,
And
great.
yeah, he's doing really well for himself.
Good for you, Rob.
I
Schraub.
found out after the fact, I guess for anyone that's not from Milwaukee, there used to be in the 90s a comedy troupe called the Dead Alewives. And we shot a scene for Space Cop where we had an older scientist guy, and we cast him. He's a Milwaukee actor. I didn't find out till after the fact that he was in the Dead Alewives. I was like, fuck, if I had known that, I would have encouraged more improv.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that he was one of the founding members of the Dead Alewives till after the fact.
Nice.
Who was
Him and
this?
Rob Schraub and Dan Harmon. You weren't there the day we shot that. He's the Dr. Snodgrass character.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Scud the Disposable Assassin is for the Sega Saturn. So we need a Sega Saturn.
Was that comic popular enough to spawn a video game?
It did.
I mean, yeah, I guess it did. Yeah.
How about that? It did. Oh man, that was a great comic. That comic is legit good.
Yeah, that Rob Schraub's creative. I'm surprised you haven't seen Twigger's Holiday.
That has a game because comics were hip in the 90s.
That's true.
Let me see if it's still on his website that you can watch.
Yeah. How
I
do
want to say
see
it's
this?
maybe 40 minutes in total. Oh my god.
Oh my God!
His website,
Don't go there. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
It's not
RobSchraub.com, yeah.
something fucked up in the code. Someone tweet at Rob Schraub. Tell him his
No,
website's fucked up.
Rob Schraub's website doesn't work anymore. That's unfortunate. I'm sure you can find Twigger's Holiday on YouTube or something. Oh yeah.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
see if it's all 5 minutes. These are all on there.
All right. We'll get through this.
Whatever.
Look it up.
Okay. Look it up.
I recommend Twigger's Holiday.
Twigger's Holiday, Rob Schraub, Robot Bastard.
Yes.
Is a great little short. And he directed, he made some really fun, like, I want to say he did a music video for, like, Death Cab for Cutie or something, and it's all
Oh
his
yeah,
style.
I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. I don't think it was an official video.
Oh, yeah?
I think they did like a contest or something where they had different people make videos for that same song.
Oh, okay.
And he just did it for that, I
Oh.
think. But that was a really good video, yeah. And Twigger's Holiday kind of has a similar look to that.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, he has he had a very, or his own stuff has a very distinct style. Like, all cardboard costumes and fun stuff
Oh,
like
here we
that.
The main robschrab.com does not work, but you can get to the Twigger's Holiday site.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there's the episodes.
This looks familiar. I might have seen. Oh yeah.
You have seen those?
I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen all of them, or it's been a long time.
Oh, okay.
I've seen. That guy I remember. Fuck him. Sega said, "No, I'm not gonna play on a fucking emulator."
For the record, I am completely fine with that, but Jack's a fucking hipster.
I am. I don't want to emulate games. I want to play them as they were meant to be played. I'm just gonna have to find a Sega Saturn and a copy of Scud, which I'm totally fine with.
There is a chance I have one.
A Sega Saturn?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's happening.
A chance. I don't. That might be long gone.
It's happening.
It's working!
It's functioning properly. Yes, OctoJ, I am looking into a nice tube TV. A nice classic tube TV with a high refresh rate for classic games. Because I am an awful hipster.
He is.
It was one of those things during one of my solo streams. Twitch Plays Pokemon came by to chat at me after the Sonic review, and Twitch Plays Pokemon made a very good point that during the upscale process, plugging in an analog signal to a digital television, during the upscale process, there can be a millisecond or so lag. It adds lag to it.
Okay.
So, a lot of our Sonic critiques were that there was almost no response time.
Yeah.
So the milliseconds lag could have added to that in some way.
Okay.
I don't think that was 100% true. I don't think that was 100% the fault, because you have a nice TV here and it has a high refresh rate. But now that's forever tainted in the back of my mind. I still think Sonic sucks, but if we were running it on a classic TV with a high refresh rate, it might have been a different story.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand nothing.
You do what you gotta do.
I understand nothing. Nuki, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. You mentioned Nuki.
Yeah.
We do need some more copies of Nuki. If anybody out there has any, we could use a few more.
You think a couple more?
We could use a couple more copies of Nuki.
What do you think? Like,
He's gone mad, folks.
like
He's
three-
gone
three or
mad.
four?
3, 4 minimum, I would say.
Minimum.
Minimum, yeah.
Sure.
We need a little bit more than that, but
So
yeah,
guys,
just keep sending in them Nukis.
check under your couch cushions. A lot of people used Nuki tanks to divert the water in their toilet tanks. So look in your toilet tank, see if you can find that Nuki VHS. Send it to redlettermedia.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Corrupted frames from one another. You're right, OctoJ. Yeah, no, my measurements were when I went frame by frame, that was directly from the Genesis. So my measurements when I went frame by frame, that was not off. But the signal going from that to the TV, the problem wasn't from the controller to the device, it was actually the device to the TV. And it was only in the upscaling process. It's internally in the TV. Because the TV takes an analog signal and projects it on the LCD digitally.
Yeah.
And that takes milliseconds of time. In a movie, you wouldn't notice.
Sure.
In most video games you wouldn't notice, but anything that requires twitch-like reflexes, it could come into play. I don't think it did. I'm putting my hands up saying I don't think it did. But it was Twitch Plays Pokemon that said that to me, so he's legit.
I don't know what that is.
It was a big thing.
Oh, was that when everyone was playing at the same time and it went nuts?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. For some reason, I wasn't thinking it was Pokemon. I thought it was a different game.
Ah. They had a couple recent.
What's a Pokemon?
They had a couple new ones. They had Fish Plays Pokemon, where they took a video of a fish, and then if it swam in a certain quadrant, that would move a character in a certain
jeez.
way. The fish died a couple days into it.
Oh. Take care of your fish, people.
Gotta take better care of your fish. Then they had a couple fishes playing fighting games, like they'd have two fish.
How did he not see me?
I like what's happening on Twitch right now. People are getting crazy. I once found a copy of Nuki stuck to the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah.
Totally not Jake. Send that in if you're not going to watch it. Watch it first, then send it in. John Kilo, that's right. LED TVs can't handle the blast processing. Whoa!
That's Rich's impression of the 90s.
It's extreme!
It's very accurate.
It is very accurate. I like it.
Mute.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the best comment.
Yeah, by the way, you guys should know that Rich is the closest to the microphone.
Alright. Where are you going? What's going on? Where am I? Where am I? What's going on? I don't know. I don't understand simple things. What are simple things?
Don't you understand things like that, mister?
Oh shit, I gotta go back. I forgot something.
Jay, any chance of seeing a Red Letter Media Archive Collection Volume 2 DVD in the near future?
Probably not the near future, but we've talked about it. We've got some stuff archived for it.
The far-flung distant future?
I don't know.
Of space?
It's certainly not a priority at the moment, but
No.
it is something we would like to do.
In the nebulous future?
Yeah.
The possibility exists?
The problem is most of the best stuff is on Volume 1.
Ah.
And there's some things we could put on Volume 2. Some of the older shorts would have copyright issues and things like that.
Sure.
So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, most of it just goes up now. Like, because a lot of
Yeah,
stuff on
that's
Volume
all. A
1
lot of that archive stuff is like before the internet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Alright.
How fucked are you, Rich?
No, I'm not fucked at all.
You're not fucked at all.
Doing alright.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, that's really funny. Shogo58 says, "Is this XCOM Office Unknown?" That's a very funny joke. That's a very funny joke.
They may be aliens, sure. Sure, I'll comp to that.
I'm gonna disregard the first part of your question, but the second part I will answer. Jay, will they ever get a proper Step Up Revolution review?
I think we already did a proper review.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is there to say?
All right, there you go.
There you go.
That's a good answer.
Ooh, jackpot! Jackpot!
Which a jackpot?
Safes all over the place.
Oh, nice. Nice. Nice.
Was the first? Oh, the first part was just asking how we got in contact with Tim Heidegger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we've told that story enough times
A
now.
bunch of times. Like, too many times.
Yeah.
Like, at least 8. Wait till next month. Maybe we'll say it again. XCOM, papers, please. Yes, Jack did used to smoke pot. But you guys should also know, like, I haven't smoked in maybe a decade. Like, it was when I was much younger.
As you
How
do.
old am I?
How old am I?
Yeah, by the
you're,
way,
you're 46 this year, I think, right?
Yeah. I'm 46. By the way, no, I'm 32. But the AARP sends me something every week.
Oh, okay.
The American Association of Retired People sends me shit every week, and I don't know why.
I have a card.
You have an AARP?
I have an AARP card.
What do you get with it?
Nothing. They sent me one on accident.
They send me shit all the time.
Old guy lived near me with the same name, I guess. I don't know. At home somewhere. I've just got it.
Can you get
Good site.
discounts and shit?
I've never tried to use it. It's not really mine. I mean, that'd be fraudulent and immoral.
I'm just saying, they send me stuff to me. If I get an AARP card, can I get like senior citizen discounts?
Technically, I don't see why you couldn't. If they sent you one.
Yeah. Dick the birthday boy. Yeah, you're right. This is all of my high stories got covered in a solo stream.
Oh, really?
Well, they wanted to talk about drugs, and I was like, I got some drug stories. Basically, I would just get high and listen to Bjork. It was great.
That sounds crazy, man.
I mean, it was really boring. No, and what happened later, why I stopped doing it, is I became too paranoid. I had me and a bunch of friends rented the same house, and I lived in a basement room. And I was the only person who lived in the basement. And so what would happen is friends would come over, we would all get high. I would leave my friends, go in the basement, and play Metal Gear Solid. And never talk to anyone the rest of the night because I was too paranoid to go back upstairs. It was not a good time.
That sounds horrible.
Yes. So then I stopped, and I was a much happier person.
There you go.
Yeah. I think actually doing drugs settled me down a lot. Before that I was a very hyper person.
Oh, okay.
So that's all I got. I don't do drugs anymore. I did drugs. I did pot and acid. Those are and Ritalin. One time I smoked pot and snorted Ritalin at the
I
same
thought you were
time.
about to say you smoked Ritalin.
I snorted Ritalin while smoking pot, which was the greatest thing ever.
Oh my god.
Because you got really high, but also very focused.
Okay.
Like, it felt like I just wanted to sit down and read everything. It was really weird.
That's interesting.
It was great when you're a pothead. No, I'm not going to play Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm done with Metal Gear games. I played the one. Metal Gear Solid was fun. Metal Gear Solid was fun, and then they kind of forgot about the fun and clamped down on all the ridiculous stuff. What's it that you always say about Metal Gear?
It mistakes. I'm trying to remember how I phrase this.
You phrase it very well.
It mistakes convolution for good storytelling.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's exactly Metal Gear in a nutshell. Just if we have all these people saying ridiculous things, it must be a good story.
Yeah.
Right? Do I shave my chest? And I saw the latest prereq, and your chest was completely smooth. I don't think you saw my chest in the latest prereq. But no. My neck? I shaved my neck?
Can't run.
If that count, I don't. That's a weird question. I'm gonna
That's-
put that out and say that's a weird question. I will, Frisco Jones. I will tell more drug stories on my solo stream. When it's just me and you, I will tell all the drug stories I can remember, which is not many of them because I did drugs.
Because of drugs.
It's really true, by the way. I have a terrible memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do blame drugs for a lot of that.
Oh, that reminds me. I was going to mention this to you because
Yeah.
before you left for Seattle, we were talking about elementary school memories.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it after the fact. I do not remember a single thing about 4th grade. I don't remember what my teacher looked like or who she was or what part of the school it was in.
Okay.
I remember 2nd grade, I remember 3rd grade, I remember 5th and 6th grade. I do not remember a single thing about 4th grade.
Is
that weird?
That's weird.
I can remember some of my teachers, I remember their names, but even the ones I don't, I remember exactly what they looked like. I remember where in the school the classroom was.
Uh-huh.
I do not have any clue where I was in 4th grade. I think that's weird.
A preface for the stories. We were talking the other day before I left for Seattle.
I don't think it needs a preface, but
Huh? Well, what else are we going to talk about?
that's true.
And I was saying that I don't remember much before the 5th grade. I don't remember much of schooling. I moved around a lot. We moved from school to school, so I think that was part of it. And also
shit.
I smoked drugs, and I think that made me lose a lot of my memory.
Shit.
So you're saying you've lost the entire 4th grade?
Yeah, I have no memory of 4th grade.
Shit.
But you remember before that.
Yeah, I remember 3rd grade very vividly.
That's legit weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember who sat around me in the classrooms,
Yeah?
but I do not remember 4th grade.
Oh, what the fuck?
Exactly.
What happened, Rich? Tell me what happened. They're gonna shoot you. You have 3 guards on you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you got a 3rd guy.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
And I gave him my cloaking rig, which I guess he can't use.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna do something clever to get him out of there, but it did not work out.
Sure, you probably need to have someone.
Yeah.
Oh. So now you don't have your cloaking rig.
No.
Oh, you double fucked up. And there's probably no way to save him. Not with 3 guards in there. Unless all 3 guards decide to go that way. What? Hey, what? Let's not change the definition of drug. We already changed the definition of literally. Which is literally true.
Because people used it wrong so much that they changed the definition of it? Is that what happened?
If you look up the word literally, one of the definitions now is not literally.
Yeah.
That's
stupid.
dumb. I think words can change over time. That happens.
It does happen.
Well, it's like the meanings of words, the severity of words, that all changes over time. But if a word still has one definition,
You don't just change it because people use it incorrectly too often.
right? You try to educate the people. But also, it has literally now has 2 definitions.
Yeah.
One meaning actually something that happened. That's number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2 is not actually something that happened. And that can't happen.
Those two clash. Yeah.
That
I wonder
literally
if
can't happen.
Wait, are you saying it can or it can?
Oh!
Yeah, that's stupid. That's dumb.
That is dumb.
This is fucking nuts.
But going back to you know why I remember 5th grade so vividly? That's when I remember seeing my first cute girl. That was
Really?
that was
Not till 5th grade?
that was the well. It's like I knew girls were around me, but I never put it together
Okay.
that girls were a thing that was supposed to happen.
Okay.
And well, I mean, besides Supergirl, of course. It's like I'd always known of attractive women.
Yeah.
Like in movies and whatnot, but this was the first time that I saw a girl in my class, and I was like, "Oh my god, they're around me!"
And you said, I am attracted to this person.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember that very vividly. It was the very last day of 5th grade.
How did you not notice till the very last day? Where were you the rest of the year?
I'd only moved to that school like
Oh, that
3/4 of the way through.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was not a full year,
I see.
and I don't know. I was doing other shit apparently. I was thinking about Supergirl. I don't know. So that's why I remember 5th grade. So
Have fun, Jack.
oh, is everyone dead?
Yeah.
You killed everyone?
Yeah.
You had 2 people in the elevator.
I know. I couldn't leave it alone. I couldn't go on without the fucking cloaking rig. I'm like, fuck that. I'm at least getting the cloaking rig, and obviously I didn't get it.
All
But
right.
fuck it. Fuck. I wanna throw the soda can. Is what I'm
Oh god! Don't throw a soul can. Confirmed for Jay. That was my pickup line. Hey babe, do you like ponies? Like, hey babe, I got some chickens. You want?
Fifth graders go wild for farm animals.
Yeah.
So.
Do you need some eggs? Rich can't get in on the jokes yet because
He's surly now.
he's surly now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. How long have we been going? 9. That was pretty good. Oh, Jimmy Jam 5. That's funny. We'll be back. I'm gonna run an ad, and we'll be back, and Jack's gonna take a turn at Invisible Ink.